This is Heat Live, presented by eShorts. That is your final score. The Spurs come to Miami and grab the series right back after dropping game 2 in their place. 111-92 is the final. So much to get to, so much to consider. Kawhi Leonard should have known right here. You know, when he goes scoop, a little and one basketball early on. I mean, it seems like a nice nip and tuck game. Man had 16 first quarter points, and that was just the beginning. And then his little buddy out there, okay, Danny Green. The Frog said that it's not easy being Green, but this right here, that was easy.
I'll tell you what, you got to respect his three-point shot, so when he puts it down there where he can make that runner, he's tough to guard.
LeBron, 2 hands, and one. And one basketball from Ray Allen. Kawhi Leonard, though, right here, he already has 13 of those 16 I was telling you about after that right there.
Boom. He was absolutely scorching beyond the arc, finishes 3 of 6.
The threes keep coming, by the way, John, and it's LeBron and Kawhi. Just, you know, they're the only one playing in the first quarter, right?
It was like old school down at the park right there. High pick and roll action. LeBron just gathering himself and rising up, and he does it again off that bird screen.
And those scissor legs, we'll talk about that. I'm going to ask about that tomorrow. 2 for 2 from 3 for LeBron in the first quarter, 3 for 3 for Kawhi. And then there was that. There was, Ginobili did not call that 3 at the buzzer.
Fire at the end of that quarter.
41 first quarter points. 41.
Right here. You know you're in trouble when Ginobili's banking in at the buzzer to score that 41st point. Most points the Heat have given up playoffs all time in a quarter.
41-25, and then Splitter and Mills get together on a little action there, and then Mills and transition coming up as, little Millsy. I see here, buddy, coming off the bench, 15 minutes of work, hit 2 of his 5 attempts, and then here comes Green again. Here comes Green. And again, pushing, showing a little variety in this game.
Yeah, he did. He mixed it up. He had 5 steals, too. Not known for his defensive prowess, but that was very big in this game. He got those loose ball opportunities, active hands.
Thank goodness for Rashard Lewis, who had a second quarter to remember as he just kept firing and firing and firing from 3. Rashard in the starting lineup in the first half hit 3 of 4 from the land of milk and honey on way to 11 first half points, John.
Yeah, he really was a big spark. At that time, it was only LeBron who was scoring. Rashard thankfully gave the Heat another lift.
Parker going baseline with the floater there. We were talking about the 3, so let's go back to it. Parker scoring now, Parker dishing, and the Frenchman combined. Poor 3. It's halftime. Let's take a breather, all right? 71, I think.
Oh, my.
To 50 at that point. Now, third quarter, Wade. Nice. Come on, get it in there. Yeah, he took a peek.
I'll tell you what, this is when he really started feeling it in this third quarter, Jax. Look at him here. He just knew where he was on the floor, took the contact, and just had to get the ball up.
D-Wade hitting 8 of his 12 shots, and then let's see. Okay, not a bad idea, right?
That's right. Duncan helping off in the post. Little trailing action there, and Bosch getting the crowd engaged.
It was a good idea to try to find him a little bit more, but then here's Wade right here. Tough floater.
Lovely hesitation with the left hand.
And then Dial's looking for somebody to help out. He got into the starting lineup and had 3 assists. And here's going to be one of them. Keep that thing moving. He gets the hockey. I mean, come on. That thing started. Parker did all the work. You got to work on that assessment. Stats and information now. Then LeBron's running out, trying to get some things done right there. Break away from Chalmers, and then D-Wade and the sea of white hotness. Folks on their feet, they see an opportunity as things push a little bit closer, as it's a 9-point game. Cole, come on. What do you have? Oh, he's got it. He's working. He sees it, gets a screen, and he's gone. And quicks it. Little reverse layup right there. Now we got some drama, so we got some people believing right here. And then Bosch doing all he can on DL with the turnaround jumper. Listen,
oh, that's big time. Big time shot by him with Bosch on him.
But 11-point game. You still believe in here, right?
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
Until Green gets this one to go.
Oh, my, and a tough call against LeBron, too. I mean, some really, the thing that was troubling was looking at the stat sheet and seeing LeBron go 2 for 3 from the line at the end of the game, Jax. He makes one there, but how does a guy who goes inside, takes that kind of contact, get to the line 3 times the entire game?
I wanted the whistles to be disallowed for the entire fourth quarter as Ray Allen hits that 3. It's just a lot of involvement by the officiating crew tonight on both ends of the floor. Baseline flush by Kawhi Leonard right there. We finished with 29. And then Duncan, he knows this is a tough situation for him.
Yeah, that's a Hail Mary situation. LeBron able to beat him and use the rim. And this is when the turnovers started happening. 6 turnovers in the fourth quarter really get the heat away from the game.
All my Suns move of the game on that one as the Heat turnovers piled up to 20. Ginobili tells you what to do with it. And then Kawhi, good night. Enough of that. As the Spurs win 111-92 and take the 1-game lead in the series, pulling home court right back into their lap. Things relatively evened out when you consider that after one, that San Antonio shot 87%, but got him down to 59.
He's got to be more aggressive, I think, forcing the issue. And he did that in the first 2 games, and very, very well. We talked about him in the pregame and what an impact he had. He was so good in the last game in terms of balancing, getting to the basket, and making outside shots. But he just really was not the factor that he can be. And I think, again, that's the frustrating thing with the role that he plays is there's no play calls for him. So he goes 18 and 18 the first 2 games, and then, drops down to 9.
But just not enough in this one to pull out the victory. When the game was all over, LeBron tied for top scorer for the Miami Heat with 22 points. And early on, he was basically the entire Miami Heat offense. He had 14 of his 22 in the first quarter, only missing 1 of his 6 offerings, was perfect from 3 and 2 tries. Couple of makes on 3 attempts from the free throw line early. But LeBron was feeling it early on. I don't know what we're going to call this 3, this scissor kick 3, but it worked for him early on in this one. He only scored 2 more points in the second quarter, but very, very effective and very, very efficient. Just needed a little more help. But when you think about it, at 50 points in the half on 56% shooting, that was a standard half performance for the Miami Heat.
On Bosch with a nice bounce pass. He got some help from Wade, and that started going on in the second, third quarter. Wade really was productive. He had his best quarter in that third quarter with 11 points. He scores 22 overall, efficient 10 of 13. Look at him taking the contact, floating to his left. He got in the lane with that runner. And look at the anticipation here, stealing the ball from Duncan and made some good plays around the basket when they really needed him to. These 2 guys were the 2 top scorers for the team. They just need a more balanced approach.
Once again, our final score, 112-92. Oh, what an explosion in the first half for Kawhi Leonard and the Spurs. 41 in the first quarter alone. The Miami Heat could not answer in time. Defense just not where it had been. And so that perfect run at home is over, and more is to come. Join us on Sunsports following Game 4 of the NBA Finals on Thursday night for all your Heat post-game coverage. Heat TV on Heat.com provides pregame coverage starting at 7:30 p.m. This has been a presentation of Sunsports, your exclusive home for Miami Heat basketball. For Eric Reed and the coach Tony Fiorentino, as well as John Crotty and Kristen Hewitt, I am Jason Jackson. Thank you so much for watching. Good night, South Florida. Game 4 on Thursday night.